and we call it the iPad. That's what it looks like.
When the first iPad was announced in 2010, Steve Jobs demoed it kind of as the ultimate way to browse the web. It could do more, of course, but it was big and slow. It couldn't even multitask. A year later, Apple had already totally redesigned the thing. It was suddenly stylish, lighter, and more capable. Then serious updates started to come in 2012, when the iPad finally got a high-res Retina display and 2 processor bumps within an 8-month time span. Apple also introduced the iPad mini that year, almost 3 years after the original iPad. This is the line's first spin-off, and the idea was that it could help Apple compete against the onslaught of cheap Android tablets that were rolling out, like Google's Nexus 7. In 2013, the iPad received what is arguably its biggest update to date. The Air was a complete redesign in the mini style, making Apple's flagship tablet far more portable than it had ever been. After all of that, both iPads only saw small updates in 2014. The Air got a better display and a fingerprint sensor, and the Mini just got a fingerprint sensor. They were tepid changes, and they may well have been a reaction to how the iPad's business had been changing. Though the iPad started out as a fast-growing new product, its sales had started to decline. At the same time, Microsoft's Surface line was turning 3 and starting to come into its own. It's been growing fast, and that's a pretty clear sign that big, powerful tablets are in demand. Which is how we get to this week. Suddenly, the iPad is huge, capable of multitasking, and supports a keyboard and stylus. It's a natural evolution of the iPad's annual increase in power, but like the iPad mini, it's also an obvious response to market demand. So sure, the iPad Pro is just a bigger iPad, but it's not even close to what Apple could have made 5 years ago.